Oh my God. Oh, dude, I don't understand how they thought just surprising people with lemon flavor in their watering. And it's not even lemon flavor. You can't say that's lemon flavor. There's no way that's lemon flavor.
It looked dangerous.
That'd be like surprising like a bunch of construction workers. Like, hey, you know that building just built? We use cake frosting instead of concrete. The building goes... Like, it's a mess. It's a delicious mess. Put a candle in it. It's a birthday cake now. Yay! That I don't understand what happened to my mouth hole. It was definitely raped with some kind of cancerous chemical. I think it was definitely lemon pledge flavored water that was terrible.
That's awful.
And like
things always suck when you're expecting one thing and got something totally different.
Expecting water and you get cancer. Yeah. You're right. That is definitely a big difference.
That'll really ruin your drink.
Yeah, like my molars right now. My molars feel like
your teeth tingling in a lemony, fresh, clean kind of way.
Yeah, it's like, my molars
all the cells in my mouth are dead.
They still taste like furniture polish. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, whoa. That was bad. It's bad when I'm going to wash it out with some, what the fuck is this shit?
It's like lemony mango goodness.
Strawberry lemonade. So
kill that lemon with more lemon.
It still causes cancer, but at least it does it like,
Well, that one's colored so you would expect it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh.
So put a warning on those things.
Dude, I'm smoking a Black and Mild, and the burning tobacco smoke now has like a lemony fragrance to it.
That's awful.
That was fucking intense. I don't even know what the fuck that was. They should have an episode of Law and Order SVU about what just happened to my mouth. They should perform a rape kit on my mouth hole. It's awful. Like somewhere there's like an Evian pubic hair in the corner of my mouth, and they need to like take the whoever's idea it was to do this and put him in there with Unstabler and just let him fucking just go crazy. Oh, we got some weird news, very pizza-centric weird news. Lots of dumbass criminals. And I was like, oh, Pete's going to love this.
They're the best, I got to say.
He loves dumbass criminals, and he loves pizza.
How could you go wrong?
Because it even has your name in it. Pete-zza.
Yeah.
Pizza. It's terrific. Yummy, yummy. It's the most sarcastic pizza ever.
Yeah, technically. That's just what the box says. Technically, ...
You go to open it, it says, are you sure you want to open this? No! Yes! Damn you!
Right-click your pizza box, open as administrator.
Yes. Pizza, ladies and gentlemen. Pizza.
Ran fucking Domino's.
Pete, I'm having trouble eating this pizza. Every time I put it in my mouth, it says I can't do that.
Have you tried reinstalling your pepperoni?
Oh, yeah, I did, but I still have an MCV 110 DLLLL error.
Shit, hold on. I'll come over with an updated cheese driver.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, does it work now? Yeah, but it's got ham and pineapples. I don't want Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah.
When I sat there like with my mouse and I wanted to do things, and it wouldn't do the things I wanted, Pete. This told me that, are you sure you want to do this? And I was like, yeah, I'm sure I want to do this. And it went, MCV 82016 THXX 8110 DLL. And I'm like, no LOL. This is I almost tried to spell bullshit, and I was like, it's just BS. This fucking sucks.
Not the THX 1138 error or whatever.
Oh, yeah. You're closer than I was, so sure.
I don't remember.
Just reinstall your George Lucas driver, and it'll be fine.
Ah, fuck, it ruined all my old files.
Oh, no. Son of a bitch.
How do you CG? I don't know, but he did it. All my childhood save games have been ruined.
Yes. Damn you, Lucas. You're listening to That's Life, the podcast designed with your laughter in mind. So please, sit back, relax, and prepare to be entertained. That's Life. And we're back. Yeah, that's right, episode 80.
Yeah.
We're back, and we're hardcore.
Double eights, the twice is infinity, the mathematically weird, and you should never do it when you turn it on its side and divide it by itself.
That's right. We're
Two
so
people are laughing somewhere and don't know
yes. We're so pumped up. We just got done watching the Super Bowl. No, we didn't. We totally did not.
why. Yeah, tennis just isn't my sport.
The closest I did was my 5-year-old really likes watching the Kiddie Bowl.
Okay, I have no idea what that is.
Imagine the Puppy Bowl,
Right.
But with animals that are even less interested in doing what you want them to do. Like the Puppy Bowl, they'll
I remember
actually
that.
they'll move like balls down the field because they're just puppies. They're like, wait, yeah, you got a ball? I'll push it around. Balls.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Cats, they actually had to put the ball on a track. I think they like doused it with fucking
Catnip.
catnip and shit because it was the only way the cats climbing. One of them was climbing on the stadium.
Yeah, I don't know
on
why
the
people
and-
actually try and get cats to do anything like that. It's just
Well, they did cute shit. They just basically just watch kittens do cute shit in a mock football arena. Isn't
that what we
was.
invented the internet for? I mean,
Yeah.
come on now.
But so that's as close as I got. I did not watch a second of the Super Bowl because I know that I can go on the internet now that it's over and go type in Super Bowl commercials and watch the commercials because that's the only thing that
I heard those were even pretty disappointing.
Yeah,
I
it was a
watched,
letdown.
Pretty much all I did was watch the movie trailers
Yeah, well, see, that's the other thing I'd be interested in saying.
because those are the important ones. Let's see. Don't care about Transformers.
Nope.
I don't give a shit about your Dinobots. It's still Transformers. I also don't care that Mark Wahlberg's in it because it looks like, The Happening or something.
Yeah, he was in The Happening, and after that, the magic was gone.
You want to see a good Mark Wahlberg movie? Go watch Two Guns. That was amazing.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we covered that in our mixed media reviews before.
So go back to that episode if you don't
Totally
remember what I thought about that. And,
didn't see.
But
the
I
Super
do
Bowl.
want to see New Captain America. That looks good.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested to see what they'll do.
I'm afraid that the new 2-minute and change trailer was the entire movie.
Yeah,
But
You're
I'll
right.
still watch it.
because I watched the trailer, I'm like, I now know everything that's going to happen in the fucking movie.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen the entire film.
Like, that big flying Super Fortress aircraft
Yeah,
carrier thing crashing
into the thing.
would have been a surprise.
Yeah,
in
or
the
that there was
movie.
2 of them.
Yeah, would be a big surprise if they didn't already fucking show it to me.
Yeah.
You don't have to show us everything movie. Just show some
I
trailer. Just show some cool shit.
I think it was the Polaris or the Co-optional podcast, and they were talking about movie trailers nowadays. How they give you the whole movie in 2 minutes,
And you don't have to do it.
and trailers didn't used to be like that. And
No.
I remember this too, which is why I forget the name. There's some movie coming out. I really can't remember what it's called. It's like a one-word name, starts with an I or something. It's like one of these like sci-fi sort of futuristic things.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 30-second trailer.
Yeah.
and it's
Interstellar.
Like, Interstellar. Yeah.
And
No idea what the fuck
Everyone
that's about.
in it, it's interesting, and it like gives you like the feeling of it and the vibe from it.
Yeah,
and
but it tells you nothing.
but makes you want. Prometheus did the same thing
Yeah.
with its fucking with its trailers. You're like, whoa, what is this about? Whoa, things are happening, and
Yeah,
you
that-
don't
and,
really know exactly what's happening.
What's the other one that the dooby dooby doo boo 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 the movie with the Tom Cruise and the Morgan Freeman?
Oh, Oblivion.
Yeah, same kind of idea in that
Yeah,
trailer.
weren't
too.
entirely
It's
sure
like,
what was-
what the butts is going on in
Yeah.
this sort of futuristic world. Which
Yeah, leave something to our imagination.
Yeah, it was-
or leave something to the movie, which we're going to see.
yeah,
The
that
fuck.
would be great.
But yeah, well, let's jump into our what's new because
All
we
right.
do have some mixed media reviews. Pater, what is new with you?
I have a new phone. It works since my old one.
It does. I totally texted
died.
you on it.
Yep, and it has a case.
And there's now no longer 6 degrees of separation between Pete and the rest of the world.
So yeah, when I drop this, it will not break because it's in an OtterBox.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
things are pretty damn
You
good.
totally got to get the case for things.
Yeah, because I figured, with the last one, it's like, I take real good care of my electronics. And I did for the most part
You
with
sure
that.
do.
And then I just set it down one day and it went, hey, gravity plus coefficient of friction equals cement floor equals cracked screen.
Equals ha 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 ha.
I went,
Should've bought
oh,
a
that
case.
sucks. And then when you add a snow puddle to the cracked screen of things, then it's just, you get dead phone because it just doesn't charge.
Yeah.
Fortunately for me, I was smart and backed up all my bullshit on my computer, so I got all my contacts back.
Yeah, I saw you asking for like phone numbers and stuff, and I put mine. I sent you a message
Yeah.
with phone numbers in it.
So for a while, I had 4 numbers in the phone until I finally finally figured out which fucking USB port would recognize the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Apple and Windows don't mix too well, but whatever. And then what
Steve
was the
Jobs,
best?
where are you?
What was the best is first day I had the phone, I got a text message from AT&T that's like, you're eligible for a free upgrade. I'm like, I just free upgraded. It's the best fucking iPhone they have at the moment. What the
We
hell?
just made a new one while you were upgrading. We create a whole new iPhone.
Apparently. But,
It comes already in a case. Well, this is what I don't understand. Why not just have it come in the fucking case?
Oh, because then it's not customizable, and you're cutting out the
But
case.
whatever. I mean, you could customize the shell of it.
I look. I know this. You know this, but
They're like, instead, here's this incredible piece of technology, and it's going to be small, and we're going to make it as slippery as fucking possible. It's got a frictionless
sleek
surface.
new design. What? But
It just
but
slides right out of your hands.
jumps out of my pocket. I don't get it.
And that's the problem I was having with mine. Two problems. One, it was very small, so I'm going to drop it. And two, it was very slippery. And then there was a third problem, which I didn't mention originally, which is it's in my pocket.
Right.
It's in my left pocket, and my keys are dangling from a little keychain holder on there, and just going clank, clank, clank. And I'm like, this is not going to end well. So not going to end well. But yes, a new phone. That's good.
Yeah, which is that's a lovely thing. Let's see.
Car. We haven't done a Pete's transportation update yet.
I'm basically just gonna buy a fucking new one when I get my tax money because
What happened to the old one?
it just needs so much work.
Oh.
It's just like I'm just gonna have my mechanic sell it because it's not worth putting the money into to like.
There's
you only
there's so
use it,
much
like-
still wrong with it. 'Cause
Yeah.
Before it was like, okay,
Well, yeah, because the whole ignition system
ignition thing
died,
was the problem.
and
Then you're like, brakes.
the
Brakes.
brakes needed to do, but now it still needs because that was just the one of the sets of brakes. I think it was the front ones. No, the rear ones needed pads, but the whole system really needs to be done.
Oh,
it's one of those like it's all of that, and then it needs
That gets expensive.
a new front axle, like
Oh,
and the
Jesus.
tie rod and all
That's
that.
very
It needs-
expensive.
It needs done, and like shocks and all that are fucked up. Like it's old. It's got like 200,000 miles on it.
It's
You know what
ready
I mean?
to go.
So, and on the other, also it's a 5-speed. My knee's not getting any better. So I really need a fucking automatic. Like
Either
that's
that-
really what it boils down to. I don't care how much fun it is to drive
Or
anymore.
just
like,
send your knees to the garage and have them replace your knees,
yeah.
and then you'd be okay.
Well, that's probably going to have to happen eventually. But that's reminds me more of what's new. I finally got fucking health insurance.
Oh, Pete, dude, that's like totally
Yeah,
what you totally needed. Like, this whole time
yeah.
you've been
Open
dying.
enrollment finally happened. I got all my cards in the mail.
Oh, good for you, dude.
So the next couple days, I'm going to be on the phone finding doctors, making
Doctors,
appointments.
dentists,
The,
knee specialists.
I was looking at stuff. The dental insurance will cover 50% of like the surgeries that I need, which is nice.
Yeah, because your mouth was like hurting you like randomly and
I can,
continuously.
and because it's such a health problem, also I should be able to squeeze the health insurance in to cover some of that, no problem. And my dad
that's good.
is going to. He said straight up he's going to pick up the rest of the bill. He's like, don't even worry
like
about
a
having to
late
pay for
Christmas
it.
present. Merry Christmas.
yeah,
You can
just
chew
like-
without pain.
Yeah. So
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
I'm building a new fucking mouth, basically.
Yeah, get a whole new motherboard for your mouth.
I'm gonna try and get the USB input so I can just pump the music directly into
So
my
you can
brain.
just like have like this cord hang out of your mouth into your phone while you're talking on it. How are you charging your phone from your head? Don't worry about it.
Bioelectricity. It's better than fucking batteries.
Oh yeah, he's gone totally green. Awesome.
So
Well, that's good news
so that's
in a
probably
way.
the best news that I have at the moment. which is
Yay.
that. And Summer's gonna hook me up with her back doctor for my knee.
Oh, who? Back doctor for your
Well, I mean,
knee?
he's not specialized. It's like one of them orthopedic type of
Oh,
peoples
yeah.
that does the joints and the bones and the things because she's got
Sinews
like
and stuff.
degenerative discs and things like that. And
that's
her
the
back's
worst.
real fucked up, which sucks at 23.
Yeah,
So-
you're in for a long haul when you're 23 and your fucking discs are corroded.
Oh yeah, the doctor straight up told her she's going to be on disability in 10 years at the latest.
Basically, we can defrag your spine a few times, clean up a few discs, but I'm sorry.
That was so awful.
I'm sorry. There's just not much we can do with your back.
We can't even reinstall iTunes.
We're just going to run a USB cable from your brain to your buttocks and just hope that sorts things out for you. Good.
Oh, I can't wait for that kind of day. That'll be
The
great.
good thing is you can just plug in your
I poop.
eye poop. It's all like plugs in the back of your spine and shit.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, fuck, damn. Go me. Okay, so that's kind of good news. You know, on the horizon, things are...
Yeah.
You'll be able to get that squared away.
Good.
Holy shit, yeah. A car, a body that works, a car that works. Pete is working. That's not so bad.
Yeah, and there's just enough unrest in the management situation at work where I should... Okay, now here's my idea. Check this out. I'm going to run this past you and see how crazy it sounds. Because it sounds fucking crazy, but it's so crazy it might just work.
It just might work. Go ahead.
Because...
Unlike Summer's back. Go ahead.
Right.
Continue.
They,
Sorry, Summer.
Because I've talked to HR about this, the guy in charge of Berber USA HR. He works out of our fucking DC, so that's fucking super handy.
That is.
Really nice guy. Wants me on the management staff.
All right.
At some point. Like, they want me there, which is great and all. So we'll see what happens when. But he's like, you know, I don't have technical management experience. Like, I haven't been a manager
hardest
anywhere,
thing is getting in the door.
which sucks. But they know that I could do it more than likely. They just would like to see something. Like, they're like, you know, try volunteering somewhere. Do like, he was just like, he gave me a bunch of ideas. And I've been thinking about it. And I'm like, you know what I have been doing? Because he was just like, you know, outside of work, do something where you're in charge of a group of people.
Yeah.
Where you work together. You know, like you organized something and you were in charge of people. And I'm like, I've been a raid leader for years.
Yeah, there you go.
And I was thinking about it. What do you got to do as a raid leader? Well, you need to manage
Schedules.
10 to 25 people
Yes.
to do an organized thing, certain times for certain periods of time. You have to know 10 different jobs.
Yep.
You have to know 13 different
You have to be
things. You have to be
so
aware of your surroundings. You have to be
patient.
able to communicate.
Yes.
You have to be able to observe and, you know, not politely, what's the word? You know, you got to be, whatever it is. I can't figure it out. You have to be you know, cordial enough.
You got to be a people person.
Yeah,
you
to
have
explain
to have
to
people
them, like,
skills, social
here's-
skills.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, here's what went wrong. You know, try to do better. Blah blah blah. Here's how I think we can improve. You know,
Team building.
Yeah, there's all those skills are right there, and I'm like, I've been doing that for a long fucking time.
Yeah, shit.
I wonder if that would be too fucking crazy to put on a resume. So, you know,
Well, yeah, talk to
gonna
him.
try
See if
it.
you can fucking work it out.
it's all the right skills.
Yeah.
And that's a long fucking, you know, not a full 9, 10. Wow, they're up to 10 years.
Wow. Has it been?
It's this year. The end of this year is
Pete,
10 years.
Have we been doing it that long?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. It seems like just yesterday, Ed Allen's like, you got to try this game. And I'm like, what? You got to try this game. You'd really like it. It's different. And he explains why it's different. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, and I was like, really? It's better than Final Fantasy 11?
Yeah, I'm like, well, what is an MMO? And he's like, it sounds like a retarded cow sound. Momo? But, and to think, within my first 5 minutes, I almost didn't stop playing.
Yeah, I almost quit after the first
I'm like,
hour.
how do you move? I don't like this. This is hard. And then I'm like, oh, it's just like a first-person
Welcome
shooter.
to my island.
And then next thing you know, I like, oh, Pete, there you are. And then like, go to this place. So I'm like sitting there and I'm waiting, and I see this gigantic bat flying with you, and I'm like, oh, I want one of those. You're like, noob. why are you wearing like all vendor trash cloth as a warrior?
Dude, and I didn't even know that much about the game, especially because like now going back and thinking about how we were even at level 60, I'm like, how the fuck did we survive? God, we were so stupid. But it was everybody. Everybody in the game was fucking retarded. And it's kind of awesome to think about that. Everyone who's been playing as long as us, we're all fucking stupid at 60 raiding Nax and shit.
That's
Well,
why when people,
not that I've ever raided Nax.
when people get retarded, like, oh, I've never done this before, I'm like, oh, that's all you had to say. I not my explaining stuff, and then you have your elite players like, this is fucking, he's an idiot. I'm like, I'm sorry, and he's sorry. In fact, we're all so sorry that he just started playing and didn't instantly know how to play like a fucking god, like you did when you first played. Well, that's not what I'm saying. No, that is what you're saying.
Yeah.
He just said, I'm really new to this. Do you have any advice? And you just went, oh, you idiot. He's not an idiot. He realizes he doesn't know what he's doing. He's asking for help from people who know what they're doing.
Right.
That's actually fucking
that makes him
smart.
smart.
Yes. Not a good player yet. So, I sit there and explain what they're supposed to do. And they're like, thanks, I really appreciate it.
It's the people that I get saddled with that I accidentally run into IRL that are like, oh, you play WoW, I play WoW, let's play together. All right, cool. How long you been playing? Oh, I've been playing for like 5 years. Really? Awesome. I don't have to teach you anything.
You think?
Right-click, inspect.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're a balanced druid? I quit.
Yeah.
You know, something, my grandmother's on fire.
Why are you wearing all PvP DPS gear?
Actually, now that's fine. But this guy fucking was like, I don't understand why I keep getting kicked from LFR. It's like, I don't know. I haven't never run with you. Tell me about it. Well, you know, like, there's this druid in my guild, and he's really good, and he's helped me out, blah, blah. All right, cool. You got some help there. Good. You know, and it's like, and I did this, and I got like 20% hit. What? Yeah, I got like, 20% hit. That's like really awesome. Well, why? Why do you have hit? You're a healer. Well, what the fuck? I also didn't understand that for balanced druid spirit translates to hit, so they're gonna have a shit ton of hit.
Oh yeah.
But even for balanced druids, 20% is like way too fucking much.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe you should respec into something
that
else.
Needs lots of hits.
Like, maybe you should be feral. I can't believe I'm saying that, but they're actually good now.
Yeah, I know. It's so nice that they made feral druids useful.
Yeah, kitty cats aren't bad anymore. Yeah. But balance is fucking garbage. It's like pretty much the worst thing you can be.
Balance used to be like, oh,
Boomkin used to be the shit.
Yeah.
2 X packs ago.
All the Boomkins would look down on me. I'm like, I'm going to make my kitty cat work. And they're like, you're an idiot. Why don't you go Boomkin? I'm like, no, you don't understand. That's the challenge. I want to see if I can compete. You're just an idiot. I'm like, no, Steph, I know I'm an idiot, damn it. But I'm trying. That's my challenge. You see, I'm with completely OP characters, OP players right now in a raid that you guys are like 5 steps above with your gear. So I'm trying to just make this happen. It's a challenge. It's a challenge, all right, for me to just endure just being in the same game with you.
Oh,
fucking moron.
That still is the best. For
that's still awesome.
Is begging me to fucking server transfer my Alliance rogue. I can't. I hate Alliance.
The WoW talk.
Yeah, we could do this for a long
time.
But we won't bore you kids with all that.
Yeah. Let's see. What's new? I got a heater.
Yeah.
A kerosene heater.
It's pretty awesome.
I went all over the place last weekend after we froze to death with the last podcast. And I'm like,
that wasn't fun.
No. I'm like, dude, I totally got to get us a heater. So I went everywhere. None of them had this simple, normal. I wanted something that would work without electricity.
Yeah.
No moving parts. I didn't want to roar or to draw lots of electricity to trip out breakers.
Didn't need to blow up the circuit breakers.
Because I wanted something that if like the power goes out for 2 days because of a winter storm, my family and I won't freeze to death.
Right.
And also, I wanted something that would be quiet, not have a big electrical draw that I could have in the studio when we're doing our podcast. And I knew this is what I want. This is the same design for like 60 years.
If
it's
not
so
longer.
simple. So I went to fucking Home Depot's like, well, we got one for $139.99, but we don't have it. I'm like, oh, well, who does? It says you have it. Well, we have one in Galloway Township if you want to drive there. I'm like, I don't want to drive 100 miles in snowy conditions to go buy this. I'm like, I'm just going to get it online. Can I have it shipped to store? We can't have it shipped to store unless we have one. And I'm like, wait a minute.
The fuck?
I'm like, wait. Say that again. Like, well, if we don't actually have one in stock, you can't have it shipped to the store. I'm like, but I'm shipping one to the store. Even if you have none, it doesn't.
Your warehouse do that?
It's not like that part of your warehouse closes. Your warehouse is not that efficient that if there is an empty space, like the cement blocks move in and occupy that space. That's impossible. That's the most retarded thing. Okay, it's not the most retarded thing, but it's definitely the top
the most
100.
Retarded thing I've heard today.
Yeah, and she's like, no, I totally think it's retarded, but the computer won't let us do it. I'm like, fine. So I just had it shipped to my house, and they said it'll be here like Friday, and I'm like, all right, whatever. And then my 14-year-old, she had half days for like the last half of the week for whatever fucking reason, I don't know. And
something.
And they delivered it, and she was there to be awake while I was sleeping, and like totally was like, oh yeah, whatever. And it turns out, I double checked, she didn't actually have to sign for it. They just dropped it at the door, and she was just like, there's a fucking bee on my face.
I think it was just a fly. But
it was a fly. I wasn't sure what it was. I couldn't see. It was a buzzing. And I'm like, freak out, it's a bee. But at least that's not that unusual. Like, it's winter. It's unusual that anything
Could have been a
flying
squirrel.
other than a frostworm near my face. It's a flying squirrel, Pete. A flying squirrel. A bee. You weirdo. Flying squirrel. Far more reasonable.
Well, considering.
It's not like I went, oh, sea monster. Sasquatch. Flying Sasquatch. No. Sharknado. No, it turned out to be just a fly, but it was weird that there was that's how effective this heater is, to bring it back on topic here.
Right.
So she just drug it into the house with her 14-year-old girl muscles. And I was like, awesome. And I built it last night after failing miserably with my computer to make it do things I wanted. I'm like, this has parts and screws and bolts.
Yes.
I can do this.
Sometimes you just need that.
So I put it together and I tested it out, and it's great. I got it sizzling right now. It's putting out the
it's
heat.
nice.
Can you feel that shit?
It's comfortable in here. Like,
Yeah, it's not like really hot.
I mean, I'm not going to strip or anything. And
No.
you can still see your breath a little bit, but it's not
it's
like
hot.
It's not half cold in here.
Yes. So that's definitely an improvement. Septic system's working great.
That's also good.
I'm just flushing, and it's just terrific. I just flush, and I'm like, look, it's gone away. It hasn't come back as...
I'm peeing it. I don't have to. Yay!
It's not poop slurry. Yay!
Huzzah!
Ta-da! I made it disappear. It's a magic trick.
And it's gone.
And wow, look at that. Let's see what. Last thing was
Imagine that Joker scene would have been a lot funnier if it was shit instead of a pencil.
just smash the dude's head to the toilet. All the poop's gone. Ta-da! But yeah. So
I'm gonna give this lackey a swirly. Why so serious?
it would be a very gross scene. But yeah. So
I won a fucking Oscar. Ha!
for no reason, and he totally deserved it. For no reason.
Oh, yeah.
I decided that I'm just going to start like cooking something on the weekends. Like something I really haven't cooked
Something
before.
new and unusual.
Yeah. Just so the family can sit down and we can all eat and stuff. And then my wife doesn't have to cook, and I'm home, so I figure
might as well do some of that family building.
Why the fuck not? Unfortunately, the past 2 weeks I started so late that the baby started falling asleep, so we just gave her noodles anyway. And it's like 8 o'clock and dinner's done. And for me, I'm like, this is like breakfast. But everyone else is like, we're ready for bed. So this week, I'm like, I'm going to...
Yeah, I can kind of feel the normal people shit on that because I'm just like, because my parental unit's usually like clockwork, 6 o'clock dinner time.
Well, that's what I aim for, and I was totally aiming for it, but I didn't get a chance to get in the... I wanted to get all the Christmas decorations down because for the first 2 weeks, I can't lie, I was a lazy fuck. Totally lazy.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, let me get these things down. And then it was like, snow. And I'm
Yep.
like, I can't go on the roof with this. And all the decorations are now under snow. And then I'm like, okay, it's starting to go away. More snow, now ice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'll just wait for it to melt. It'll be 20 degrees.
For the next 2 weeks.
For the next 2 weeks. I'm like, this sucks. But this weekend, it's like 54 degrees. And so I couldn't pass up this opportunity because it's
I think
supposed
that was
to...
a 90s boy band.
Dude, it was good. It was good. It was going to it's going to snow like later this week, like tomorrow, and I'm like, I just went out and I'm like, I should be able to knock this out in like an hour. Well, anyway, like 3 hours later, I'm still getting shit down. I'm like, fucking hell! So I just grabbed everything and I threw it on one of the couches in the studio here, and I just made it way more cluttered in here than I wanted. Dinner wasn't ready, but I cooked their savory sirloin tips and mushrooms. That are,
sounds fucking delicious.
oh my god, dude! With a special
smelled amazing too.
California, it's a brown Californian minced garlic with just all these like, and you just home make it, and it's so incredibly good. And, I mean, I've never cooked anything like this in my life. I'm like, this is like fucking perfect. Holy fucking fuck knuckle! I can't believe it.
That's like one of the best feelings ever when it's just like, I'm gonna try something new and then it comes out amazing.
Yeah, I'm like, wow. Like, everyone is eating it and they're like, this is really fucking good. And I'm like, yeah, because I like doing things that make people feel better. That's why we do what we're doing right now, as a matter of fact. So I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. So that's my what's new. Just
Good.
Some awesomeness.
That is some good old-fashioned awesomeness.
And other things I've done is see movies, which brings us to our mixed media review.
Whether it's movies, TV shows, video games, or books, we have the half-assed commentary you crave. It's Mixed Media Review.
Yes, sirree. We've seen things, we've read things, we've listened to things, we've played things, and now we're going to say
now
things.
we talk about it like it's cool.
Yeah. So I saw a movie called Odd Thomas.
I am interested.
It had the guy in it that was
Yes.
in the remake of the movie with the vampire, and I don't remember it now.
That could be anything in the past 10 years.
Yeah.
Remake
damn it.
of the movie with the vampire.
He was in the newest Terminator movie. He played the John Connor.
Christian Bale.
No, he played John Connor's young dad,
Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doo.
which was Reese Connor.
Oh, the kid.
Yeah,
I have
he was
no
in
idea
it.
what his name is, but all right, I know who you're talking about now.
He was in it. It's based on a Dean Koontz novel, which is why I was like, okay, I might give this a day to court. And it's basically there's this kid who can see supernatural shit, and he can commune with the dead and shit like that. Like someone dies, you can't talk to the dead.
Sixth Sense-y kind of.
Yeah, in a way, but it was but he's sort of like, the dead will say like, oh, it'll be like kind of like this person killed me kind of thing, and he'll be like confront the person, and he's friends with the guy who played Green Goblin in the Spider-Man movies,
The original ones?
William Dafoe.
Okay.
Yeah, he plays.
now definitely watch
I refuse to acknowledge the Amazing Spider-Man,
I don't know.
but yeah, he's in it. He plays a police chief. And it's a little tongue in cheek.
Is he a gay police chief?
No, totally straight. And it's
Because it'd be great for a Boondock Saints.
it's very like sarcastic, witty kind of stuff in it. I think it would make such an awesome apparently it's a series of books.
Oh, okay.
And this is like the movie made from the first book of the series, where
Gotcha.
he's like establishing the guy and shit. And they really wish they would make a series of it, because it's just I'm like, I would so totally watch this. It's like think like Supernatural, but 100 times wittier and not like crappy. I tried to watch Supernatural. I tried. I know I should like. I'm in the demographic. I've got friends whose taste I are similar to mine, and I know I should like it. And it's the Buffy the Vampire Slayer series effect. I just don't. I can't. I don't connect somehow.
Yeah.
Like that, the USB port that doesn't work, and I can't read it. The disc and it says, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And I'm like, I don't know. But it wasn't bad. I'd say I would give it a watch. I would give it a watch if you're checking it.
I want to check it out.
Yeah, it's the special effects in it are they're all right.
Well,
But it's not really a movie based around the special effects.
Right.
It's just supposed to be like quirky
it's
and
not all
bizarre
Michael Bay about things.
and kind of dark, but like dark comedy.
Yeah.
And the ending is so fucked up and sad.
I like
which
it.
I kind of like.
Yeah. Like that's why I like The Mist so much, the movie.
Oh,
of that, 'cause-
man. Oh, the end of that is so fucked up.
Yeah.
Dude just sitting outside the truck, just like, oh, while everyone
Fucking
parades
tanks
by
and
him.
shit roll
And then,
by.
like, the people that ran out of the place in the beginning are, like, driving past saved and shit.
Yeah.
And he's just like, if I just would have went with my son with them, they would be alive. Oh, bummer. So, yeah, that was pretty cool.
Spoilers.
Oh,
Because, you know, that movie hasn't been out for
Like-
fucking years.
Not quite as long as WoW, but it's been out for a while.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it by now, well, we ruined that for you. didn't we?
Yeah,
Go watch it.
sorry.
It's worth it just to, be depressed.
I hear it ends differently in the books.
It does, but it's still just as
Oh.
fucked up, except because in the book the ending is similar, except it's pretty much the whole world is overrun by monsters.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah,
But yeah, saw that. Been playing the Hearthstone. I don't want to get too much into that, but it's
yeah,
just
we talk
awesome.
about that forever.
Yeah, but enjoying that, and have been playing the Star Wars because the computer problems.
More computery bullshit.
But Pete fixed it. It was awesome. Well, kind of. I have to uninstall and reinstall
I fixed
it.
iTunes, so it's
That's a start. I can uninstall and reinstall Star Wars. That's not a big.
that just takes a while.
And I think Black Sails. That's the other one I want to talk about on Stars.
Yeah, I saw commercials and I'm like, oh, Assassin's Creed 4 the show,
Yeah, it's
but probably better.
I was worried that it was going to be like a Pirates of the Caribbean
yeah.
thing.
It looked more serious.
Not that at all. Starts with so much murder and like murder.
Like proper piratey stuff.
Oh yeah, but then it had like two chicks making out in it, which was kind of cool. And then the second, Arr, me bucko. And then I watched the second episode which was pretty good. It was all right. It wasn't as good as the first one. It was okay.
Yeah.
Also had two chicks making out. Here you go. Which is not the reason I like it, because if I want to watch two chicks making out, see, I'm like movies do not get better because they have hot chicks or sex or anything in them. That's if it belongs there and it advances the story, then great.
Yeah, if it doesn't feel gratuitous and just because.
Yeah. But I don't watch a movie to be entertained, to jerk off. I watch pornography to jerk off.
It's what the internet's for.
Yeah, hells yeah.
Cat pictures or whatever.
Not yeah, well, I guess you can jerk off to cat pictures if you're that sorry.
I don't know. I'm sure somebody has.
Meow 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 meow. And I'm spent.
Oh, no. Meow makes a dirty thing.
8 more lives to go. Meow 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 meow. But yeah. So it's not bad. I would give it a watch. It's definitely. I'm not disappointed like I was with that Dracula series that was.
With Guy Band,
John Rhys Davis guy.
Yeah.
Whatever. John Rhys
Myers.
monkey.
John Rhys
Myers. Yeah. John Rhys Davis is the other guy. That
or something.
That had all the parts in it. Just it wasn't assembled right.
Yeah.
And
That's what I heard about it.
The Sleepy Hollow thing
looked gay as hell.
I had hope. It was like the first 5 minutes were neat, and then it just shit all over itself. It just the actors were just.
That's almost the review I'm about to give.
Oh, they were just one guy laid down while the other chick shit on him. Then she got laid down and he shit on her, and that's just like the entire series.
That's not like the review I'm going to give.
I fucking gave up. I couldn't even.
I don't blame you. I think that's aimed at the Twilight girls that have sort of grown up.
I guess I don't know. As long as they still don't have taste of movies, because it was just.
Why does she blink so much?
Like and to think, I stuck through the whole. What's that sci-fi series based on the video game with the video game and the aliens on Earth and there's a town Defiance.
I was like,
I actually watched the whole series of that, the whole season of that. I watched the whole thing.
I tried. It didn't grab me.
It kept almost grabbing me. It was like tugging at my panties, and I'm like, "What did you want this pussy?" And it's just like, tug at your panties some more. And then every so often, I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, you're fingering me a little bit. Are we gonna fuck?" And it's like, "No, I'm just gonna end." I'm like, all right, I guess goodbye. We'll go home.
That's kind of how I felt about the game too.
I was like, oh, all right, whatever. So, Pete, you sound like you've been disappointed by a movie.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna light a cigar while you tell me.
Yeah, all right. I fired up Thor 2, The Dark World. And that should be all I need to say about this, but I'm going to actually tell you how it went.
Oh, because Thor 1 was just such...
Well, I suffered through that, so I was like, how bad could this one be? I heard it was better than the first one.
Go ahead.
So it started great. I was like, okay, Dark Elves, like they got laser guns. This is cool. Asgardians pouring in from nowhere. Bashy Doom. Okay. Oh yeah, that guy looks like he's evil. Ooh, they've got a thing that can destroy the 7 realities. Neat. All right. Ooh, look, we got some Anthony Hopkins Odin action going on, and Loki. Oh, that looks cool. Wait, we've changed scenes. Okay. Oh, okay. It's Thor's buddies that I don't know their names and couldn't give a fuck about. Oh, there's a Chinese one, and he's a ninja. Okay. Oh, it's Thor, and he's got a hammer. You know, I'm bored now, so I turned it off because I would really like to see a Game of Thronesy style show with just fucking Odin and Loki, and that sort of like
kind of interesting,
like a political intrigue kind of thing.
Give it some depth and shit.
Because I don't give a fuck about Thor. It's like, all right, Chris Hemsworth, you know. You're a good-looking dude, and I guess this movie is the Marvel chick movie because that seems to be what it is.
Oh, dude, the bitches love that Chris
they
dude.
Really do.
Holy shit, they would love to get his Thor's hammer. Totally.
Yeah, so I didn't make it more than 10 minutes in.
Yeah, but again, though,
I super lost interest as soon as like the main dude got on the screen. I went, "Where's the Hulk to punch you when I need him?"
But don't they know that like? The internet has all like the dudes they want to watch. That's where the porn is. Why go watch a terrible movie just to see a cute guy?
Women just think differently than you do.
Well, yeah, I certainly hope so. Otherwise, we'll make our intercourse awkward.
Yeah.
Dude, oh, so Thor 2 sucked.
I guess I don't really. I mean, I couldn't get more than 10 minutes into it before I just completely lost interest because the first 5 minutes were great. I was like, this is awesome. And then it was like, oh, right, these people are in it too. I don't
The
care.
Pacific Rim effect. First 5 minutes, you're like, this is setting up a great movie. And then they're just like shitting all over the place. It's just so dumb. And you're like,
I got through the entirety of Pacific Rim, mostly because I had hopes it would get better, despite what I had heard.
You were so bitterly disappointed, weren't you? Weren't you?
Yeah, yeah. We went over that before too.
What a fucking shame. And they said, we're going to make it. Guess what, guys? We're making a Pacific Rim 2. Is that awesome? I'm like, no.
Oh, I don't even know if I heard about that. I must have blocked it
yeah,
out
they're
if
making
I had.
another one.
Yeah, well, that's enough fanboys went to see the first one. Whatever.
The only reason I stayed to watch that was because of the fucking the corn dogs I bought. They were like $17 corn dogs. And I'm just like, no, I bought corn dogs. I'm going to sit this thing out.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't spend money on that. I'm also glad nobody else spent money on it because my dad almost got it for me for Christmas.
Oh,
then he saw my review and how much I disliked it, and he went, yeah. Dodge that bullet. So instead, he got me the it was a 9-movie Mel Brooks set.
Ooh,
I was like, good
total
move.
fucking talking about going from shit to winning.
Yeah,
Mel Brooks
I
is
mean,
that fucking dude.
And it's got all the good ones in there. Fucking Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, all that good stuff.
the best, the fucking best. There was actually on a bizarre mixed media side note here. The guy who directed Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah.
He also did Battlefield Earth. And it's kind of funny because he puts it that way. He goes, I worked with Mel Brooks. We directed Robin Hood Men in Tights. And it's like, and I was like, oh, how come I haven't heard of this guy before? And he's like, I also directed Battlefield Earth. And then he showed some shitty scene. He goes, he makes like this eek face. He's like, can't win them all.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So anybody who admitted that can't win them all. I'm like, oh, you know what though? It was directed competently. It was just a terrible idea for a movie. Yeah, what are you gonna do? But he's doing something. It's called it's like shocking stories from the Bible or whatever for kids, but it's not really. No, it's shocking bedtime stories from the Bible.
Oh, I've seen that starting to pop up on Facebooks, and it's hilarious.
And basically, they take real stories that are in the Bible, like actual stories. He doesn't have to add anything to them because they're fucking horrific. And just
Hezekiah 3.
Yeah, just makes just puts them in there.
Says kill pregnant women.
Yeah, just look, see this,
and then it's done up in the art style of a bedtime story.
Yeah, that's what makes it fucking hilarious.
Fucking disemboweling pregnant women.
It's awful,
Wow.
but it's fucking funny. But it's also awful. It's kind of like a little reminder
funny.
to if you're going to stand on the Bible and say this makes me moral, it's like, have you read all of it? At all? Because you can't just unless you just want to like say I'm a New Testament Christian. If they had like a sect that was just like
they're called Christians.
No, I mean but they still like claim Old Testament shit as like legit. Like if they said no, we're into Jesus, but fuck his dad, he was a psychopathic asshole. Then I'd be like,
some of them are.
Yeah, I'd be like that's kind of cool. But the ones that are just Bible thumpers, it's in the Bible.
Well, yeah, I mean,
read
it depends
it
on how far south you go.
Yeah, just read it. Just
but they can't
read
see.
it.
That's the ultimate irony.
Oh. Well, I guess whoever reads it for him doesn't read these parts because it's fucking awful. Holy shit, fuck. Like, it's not just the people doing it. It's like God's like telling him, just go like rape and murder all these people. Oh, make sure that you cut the babies out of the pregnant women's bellies. It's cool, though. It's totally cool. It's fine. It's fine.
You're good. I got this. You're good.
My son loves children, but I'm like, fuck them. So, I was like, whoa. So, I saw that. He's got it's a startup thing going on with that.
Kickstarter?
Kickstarter. That's the thing I'm looking for. I'm like, it's on a motorcycle, a startup. No, that's not on a motorcycle. Sure it is. How do they start it without it? They use a thing.
It's got a real name.
They push the button with their foot. What's it called? They sort of kick the button. It's a kick button. No, it's not a kick button. Kickboxing? No, that's something.
Push lever, a foot push lever.
Kickstarter. That's it, Pete. Thanks. You're awesome.
It's right next to the kickstand.
Yes, definitely a lot of foot things happening that make it go on. I don't know.
Give it kind of a kicking motion.
Like
I
a
don't
foot
know.
pedal so you can get effects on your motorcycle.
It's a leg unbendy starter.
Something. Fuck, I don't remember. Yeah, Kickstarter. He's got a Kickstarter campaign going on. Oh, it's ridiculous.
10 minutes on words, phrases for kick.
He's got
here all week, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got a Kickstarter campaign because he wants to put the book out and he wants to retain the rights to it and shit like that. 'Cause he's like, publisher companies will be like, no, fuck you, we have the rights to it. He's like, no, I really just want to put this out. I don't need that much money. They're like, no, we have the rights to it. He's like, I'm just going to go to a Kickstarter campaign and remind people.
See, that's one of the beautiful things about this day and age is that you can you can fucking self-fund, like you can self-publish shit now and be legit. You don't need publishing companies anymore. And of course, all the old publishing companies, and this also goes for TV and radio and everything, are fucking terrified.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like people can't just create their own creative shit. That's just no. Michael Bay, but no.
Yeah.
We're just like, fuck Michael Bay.
Yeah, what was fuck. I was gonna say something. Let me see. Kickstarter. Oh yeah. Did we talk about the Pope last week?
The awesome Pope doing his awesome things, talking about the internet and how the connectivity.
Okay, yeah, we did. All right, good. Never mind. Pope's still awesome. Haven't heard anything new yet.
Yep, still fucking being an awesome Pope, dude. Just hey, I'm the Pope. Woo.
And how about that Philip Seymour Hoffman guy?
Oh, did he really die?
It seems pretty legit.
Because I saw some shit on Facebook, and I'm like, yeah, was he into Bill Cosby when they crashed into a fucking dynamite factory or something?
Yeah, well, legit news sources were saying that, so, you know.
Fuck.
It looks pretty real.
Damn.
So that's kind of unfortunate.
That's
I didn't put the full proper research into it, but the links that people were posting were like Huffington Post, Fox News type of thing. You know.
But that's like Kevin Smith only does 3 impersonations.
Yeah, I know.
Bane,
I was just like, damn.
Someone else I don't remember right now, probably just himself. And
is it up to 3?
And Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember what the third one is. But he does a really good fucking Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Do you have any drugs? Because
your girlfriend.
I'm gonna do them.
I'm gonna hurt her.
I'm gonna hurt myself
after I come back from the dead.
Die.
But yeah. So Tinseltown Stiffs. I can't wait to hear
that's
their
gonna
segment.
be on this.
Now I can get it, Pete, thanks to you and your pizza, and everything's great. So I can finally get my iTunes working. Yay!
Huzzah!
But him dying is certainly weird, and it is also news, Pete.
Yes. Hey, what a great segue, Carl!
Wow, it is. That takes us to our next bulky segment here of Weird News.
Whether it's people eating Pete on eggs in China or a woman who discovers her second vagina, straight from the internet, it's Weird News.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Weird News, some of which is brought to you by way of Chuck Shepard's newsoftheweird.com, a few from actual avid listeners,
huzzah,
some from The Smoking Gun, The Raw Story, HuffingtonPost.com, and the rest from random sorted APR news sources scattered throughout the many interwebs.
Hooray.
I'm
excited about this one.
This is a bulky one, and I designed it for you, Pete.
Yeah.
As we established, you like the pizza. And
I do, in fact, like me some pizza.
And you like the dumbass criminals. Which I misspelled.
They're great because I don't have to work with them.
I misspelled dumb. So I just looked down. I was like, I saw, you know what really pissed me off is I saw that I misspelled it earlier. I said, I got to fix that.
And that's as far as that went.
But I was
iTunes.
I was too dumb to do it.
You dumb.
Yeah. But yeah, let's jump right in with our dumbass criminals.
Jump in like an Urge song. There's a reference 3 people will get.
Yes, but that's more than the wow. So, we're moving up in the world. Robert Burke, age 55, was convicted of DUI in Sarnia, Ontario in October.
Hang out with Justin Bieber.
But continued to deny the charge. He admitted he had 4 beers on the day of the traffic stop, but said the breathalyzer test was misleading because he had recently poured alcohol into his ears to test his theory about how Jesus healed the sick.
What?
He represented himself in court, and that was his defense.
Oh, well, sure. Sounds legit.
That's from the Toronto Sun.
Man, that's from awfully far north for that defense to work.
Yeah, well, it shows that, America isn't the only country with dumb people in it.
So, Jesus healed the sick by pouring alcohol into their ears.
beer into their ears. It just, then I imagine he himself being a healer was like, look, just don't drive immediately after you're being healed. Yeah, it's like don't swim after you eat.
All right,
don't
you gotta
drive
wait at least 15 minutes. For the healing to settle.
Yeah, otherwise you'll get cramps. So stupid.
But first through the summoning portal.
First through the summoning portal. Oh yes, always go but first. Lydell Coleman, age 36, was charged with felony indecent exposure in Seattle in December. If you're gonna be in Seattle,
Florida,
in December. And indecent exposure, you are a pervert who really needs to be perverted.
Well, Seattle's not bad because the whole jet stream thing. It's just rainy. So either way, you're getting your dick wet. Yep. Totally.
He allegedly dropped his pants outside the sub shop at Westwood Village and began humping the front window. That's from Como TV.
All right. Well,
that was
as other podcasters would say, something about penises and sandwiches. Fuck that all up. But it's not my joke, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Give that penis a sandwich. There you go.
There we go.
I figured it out.
Inebriated, Andrew Davidson, age 25, was arrested in July on a train between Aberdeen, Scotland and Glasgow after foisting himself on a beverage cart and humping it, shouting, "I want to kiss you. I want to have sex with you." That's on WXIX TV.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Better the cart than the girl pushing it, I guess.
Oh, this is better than a sheep. Hold still, you woolly fuck. I've never seen a sheep with so many sandwiches on it. What a good idea. I can hump away the sheep, and then I can have a sandwich when I'm done.
I can have my haggis and have my haggis.
Have my haggis and fuck it too. According to a police report, Tevin Monroe, age 31, walked into a McDonald's in Norfolk, Virginia in December to inquire about a job. Asked a manager for an application and was told that the form was available online and that he should go download it. The manager's response left Monroe heartily dissatisfied, and he lifted his shirt to show the manager the gun in his waistband. The manager quickly located a paper application for Monroe, but also discreetly summoned police who arrived and arrested Monroe while he was still filling out the form. From WVEC TV.
I guess good on him for trying at least.
He really wanted to work at McDonald's.
I guess so. Well, at least now he's got free room and board.
Yeah, but no gun. Kevin Cook, age 25, told police that he was mugged in New York City's Central Park on December 28th, but that the thief had grabbed only his cell phone. This made me think of you thinking of me. Since it was an old flip phone, the thief took a bemused look at it, asked, "What the fuck is this?" threw it back to Cook, and walked away empty-handed.
That's awesome.
Cook, perhaps a bit defensively, pointed out that it was a new style flip phone from the New York Post. It's a new old phone.
God, 2002 called. They want their phone back. I'm not even bothering to rob you. I'm going to go find some people with at least an iPhone 3.
What did I walk through a fucking... I ride my time machine to this mugging? This is ridiculous. Two men broke
I'm going to go apply at McDonald's.
Two men broke into a home in the Lincoln Heights section of Los Angeles in December, unaware that the resident had moments earlier called 911 after glimpsing them on a surveillance camera. When police arrived outside, the perps asked the resident to tie all three of them up so that all would appear to be victims of the invaders who had supposedly fled. The resident cheerfully complied, tying them up securely. But when police entered the home, the resident, of course, immediately squealed on the tied-up perps, who couldn't run away because they were tied up, ensuring their arrest. Two associates who were outside standing lookout were also arrested.
That's awesome.
Said one officer, quote, "That's what you call felony stupid," end quote. Los Angeles Times.
That's great.
Officer Peter Brett. It would have been better if they would have handcuffed and booked themselves.
Hey, you guys mind filling out the paperwork on this too?
This next story is called Breaking Dumb. A man who won a Hollywood raffle to watch the finale of Breaking Bad with cast members was arrested in Fort Myers, Florida in January and faces his own intent to sell drug charges. 2 weeks earlier, unrelated to the show or the raffle, a man with the same name as the show's protagonist, Walter White, was sentenced in Billings, Montana, to 12 years in prison on drug charges. It's from the Naples Daily News and the Billings Gazette.
Nice.
Some Breaking Bad dumb criminals for you.
That's good stuff.
This next one's called My Kind of Political Party. Arvid Kurjewal, fresh from his electoral victory as chief minister of the state of New Delhi. You knew I was going to not be able to pronounce that name right.
That makes sense.
In India, was as opposed to what?
New Delhi, where somebody's humping the window in Seattle.
Did I just say Indiana? Yeah, that's right.
I don't know, but I was talking over you, so hopefully nobody heard it.
Good. Was to report to work on Monday, December 30th, to begin fulfilling his anti-corruption administration. one that promised unprecedented transparency to make government visible to constituents. However, the transparency of his first public announcement was perhaps over the top. He said he was taking the day off because of a bout of diarrhea. Said a colleague, when the chief minister gives you a minute-by-minute update on his bowel movements, hail democracy. The agent France
He's
press
supposed to be governing from Twitter.
via the South China Morning Post. This next one's called Legalese for Pervs. Michael Robertson, age 31, argued via a lawyer before Massachusetts highest court in November
Decentus expositus.
that his arrest for taking upskirt photographs of a woman on the subway should be tossed out, asserting that he has a constitutional right to take pictures of anything that is not covered up in public. Said his lawyer, who was a woman, noting that the victim's skirt provided only partial covering. If a clothed person reveals a body part, whether it was intentional or unintentional, he or she cannot expect privacy. Robinson's case has been suspended at the trial court while he seeks a ruling on his legal interpretation from the Eagle Tribune. It's like, you have a point, I guess.
mean, yeah, it sounds legit, but I'm fairly sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the judges are just like, we got to find a way to make this not right.
Yeah, just hit him with that they would have to then sign a release form.
Yeah, there you go. Could you sign this release form for your panties?
Yeah, you know. Reminds me of a video I saw on the interwebs, which did have release form signed. This guy mounted like a GoPro camera to the back of a bike and then had his hot girlfriend ride it wearing skirts. It's kind of awesome.
That sounds as awesome as I'm imagining.
Yeah,
it to be?
because it's synced up to this like song, and he CGI'd a face on the back of the bike seat singing the song, and it's like some like cheesy techno love song, but it's fucking brilliant.
This next one's called "Damn It, Jim." The Ontario College of Trades Ministry. Trades, Carl. Fucking Trades, Carl. I was like, it's a trap. It's a trapeze. It's a. Do you know what? I actually thought, well, that's an exotic way to pronounce that word. It's exotic, Carl, because you're the only human being on earth who pronounced trade as tradies. Not even the Atreides. It's not fucking Arrakis, Carl.
Oh, that's great.
Let me try that again, shall we? The Ontario College of Trades Ministry.
Once more with English.
Finally implementing a long ago reclassification of about 300,000 professionals, announced in November that barbers would immediately face fines if they had not acquired new licenses demonstrating proficiency with perms and highlighting and other aspects of women's hairstyling. Even barbers who had cut men's hair for decades and with no desire to accept female customers would probably need a costly study program for the upgrade, which one barber estimated at 2,000 hours and $5,000
Yeah,
or more.
that shit's not cheap.
Said one exasperated old-timer. We're barbers, not neurosurgeons. CBC News.
Yeah, you know, neurosurgery and
Cutting hair.
hairstylist.
And they're obvious old-timey barbers who only know like 3 hairstyles. The buzz cut, the traditional white man in a suit cut, or the other traditional
Just same
white
as it
man.
is and make it shorter.
Yeah, pretty fucking
And then
much.
they do the beard thing. Yeah, because, you know, I mean, no, it's very similar. Neurosurgeons, years and years and years of schooling and then a lot of, you know, like on-the-job sort of practicey thing, which is a frightening idea.
A hairstylist?
Practicing. And a stylist who takes, you know, most, I'd say, what do they go? 18 months
Sounds good.
at the most, and that's like to be ultra proficient.
Apparently, they don't teach them in haircutting school what the
How to
back,
listen to
what
the
the back
customer
of the
with
head
back of the
means.
front. Yeah.
Like for instance, Rosa Parks. They told her to sit in the back of the bus. She was a hairstylist and thought that meant the sides of the bus and sat towards the front. It was all a mistake.
The most fucked up thing I've heard all day.
Yeah, she wasn't an innovator. She was just, you know, a hairstylist. And she got confused. True story. Not really.
Look it up.
I heard it from Jim J. Trades. He's a historian in the
General
Deep South.
and tradies, yes.
This next one's called Cut or Die, motherfucker.
Porkins!
January 29th.
Oh, you must not have seen that.
No, I totally didn't. Prosecutors have declined
Watch
to,
more riff tracks.
to pursue a domestic abuse. You got it. Domestic abuse case against the Florida woman who was arrested last month for allegedly battering her living boyfriend after he refused to cuddle with her in bed. In a circuit court filing, just cuddle.
Yeah.
In a circuit court
In a circuit coitus meeting.
Yes. An assistant state attorney reported that a misdemeanor battery charge would not be filed against Shavana Rumpf, a 31-year-old KFC employee.
Does it really say that?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. I thought you were being an ass. That's
No.
great.
That's totally her name. That's where she works.
She must have got that job at gunpoint.
Yeah. According to a Manatee County Sheriff's Office report, what is it with
love Manatee County.
Yeah, they got the crazy.
Jumping the gay walrus.
It's like the Twilight Zone for weirdos down there. Holy shit. Rumpf got into a December 28th altercation in the Bradenton home she shares with Henry Price, her 33-year-old boyfriend. The couple had been drinking throughout the night, a deputy reported, when a dispute erupted over Henry refusing to cuddle with Shavana when they went to bed. Yeah. The ensuing argument turned physical when Shavana grabbed Henry by the shirt, causing it to tear, according to the report.
Oh, my.
Someone could get killed. His shirt was hooked up to life support at the local textile hospital.
I guess.
At one point during the argument, Shavana had picked up a kitchen knife as if she was going to use it
Cut
to
his other shirts.
hurt or stab Henry's shirts. Rumpf was subsequently arrested for misdemeanor domestic battery. She was released from custody after posting $250 bond. Apparently, they're like, you're going to hurt a man, whatever. Kill him and we'll arrest you. But men deserve to be hurt for being men. Go get him, Shavana.
Rumpf.
A January 24th court filing does not detail why prosecutors declined to pursue a battery case against Rumpf, whose rap sheet includes a prior criminal mischief collar. Rumpf was busted in April 2011 following a fight with Price, not Vincent. Investigators allege that she flattened the tires of Price's car and smashed the vehicle's windows. She was also accused of breaking an apartment window while Price was on the phone dialing 911. Prosecutors declined to file charges against
This guy
Rumpf
sounds
in
like a
that
glutton
case.
for punishment. No wonder they don't want to pursue.
Yeah, they're just like, you know what?
It's been 3 years and you're still with this crazy
Yeah.
bitch? Come on now.
You deserve what you get. I don't care how good the KFC is.
Yeah,
bring it
for
home.
reals.
Oh, my God. I figured the KFC alone would kill him eventually.
Right? I guess he must figured he's going to die eventually one way or the next.
Die of fucking
Diabetes.
Extreme dysentery, I was going to say. We'll have our new sugary chicken.
I just like to say diabetes.
Fried chicken now with cake frosting. It's delicious.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me.
And you know it would just, you know, it might be more palatable, I think, because then you would like actually see the diarrhea on the bone. Hey, there might be edible food stuffs beneath the cake
Sorta.
frosting, and then you bite into it and just start shitting blood into your pants. Nope, still KFC. Damn it. First bite. Oh my God, blood. Oh shit, my liver I just pissed out my liver. Oh, I better finish the potato skins that came with this. This next one called Hungry Banditos.
Gravy looks the same coming out as it does going in.
This is from May 20th.
Gross.
Bloody diarrhea on a bone. May 29th is way back when, but I had to put this in there because I got on a pizza bent. A large framed Florida woman and her much skinnier companion are facing felony charges after the ravenous duo allegedly hatched a harebrained plot to rob a Pizza Hut delivery man of 2 large pizzas, 14 chicken wings, and an apple pie.
Huh.
If it was just 2 pizzas,
Yeah, it
be
probably
that
wouldn't have
bad.
been so bad, but that's just fucking crazy.
Well, at least they planned it out. Hungry and short on cash, Tiffany Jacobs and Alvina Liba, both age 19, last week concocted a plan last week of May 29th to score the free grub, which was delivered around midnight to Liba's home in Deltona. In interviews with deputies, Jacobs and Liba said they did not have enough money to pay for the Pizza Hut food.
Isn't this how porno starts?
No. Yeah, why did they just sleep with the guy? So they planned on scaring the police, the pizza delivery man, into leaving prior to them paying. Well, everyone knows Pizza Hut employees are easily startled. They just set off a firecracker and they just...
You stand in, the way back and just go...
they go, sand people! Ah! And they just inflate like a puffer fish and take
takes off on his bantha, and that's that.
Yeah, there you go. When Pizza Hut employee Brian Healy, age 19, arrived at Liba's home, she directed him to put the food down on a table inside the doorway. While she searched for extra cash, she was holding only $12. That's when the 5'1", 200-pound Jacobs...
That is frightening.
in her full ninja outfit. Just take a minute. Just take a minute, Pete.
Oh, this is already brilliant.
There's a reason. There's a reason I had to get this story. It wasn't really the pizza. Let me read that again. That's when the 5'1", 200-pound Jacobs, who's pretty much the same width as she is height, in her full ninja outfit, emerged from her hiding spot and approached Healy as stealthily as a 5'1", 200-pound woman can.
Roll
from
up
behind.
on him, you might say.
Jacobs, who used the alias Shakarina Jackson, told police that she planned to scare the delivery man by swinging a bat at a pole near the doorway, but accidentally hit him in the side. Healy told deputies that a large-framed African-American female dressed like a ninja struck him in the head and left arm in a very non-stealthy sort of way. Like no throwing stars or nunchuckas or nothing like that. Hit him in the head and left arm with a baseball bat. After wrestling the bat out of Jacob's chubby hand, he threw it in the yard and Jacobs fled. Remarkably, Healy then returned to the front door and asked the original customer if she was going to pay for the food. That's
a dedicated employee.
While Liba claimed that she was calling police, Healy returned to the roadway and actually dialed 911 because she's not going to call the
You're right. No,
on her
fucking self.
On her
essentially
her anti-hero in the half shell there going for the pizza. Teenage Mutant Fatso Turtles. Oh, shit.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Hippos.
Yeah. Expecting police to arrive at the residence, Jacobs and Liba then hid in some nearby woods until sunrise. The pair then returned to Liba's home, where they subsequently ate the Pizza Hut food. After the women were arrested and placed in a holding cell, they laughed profusely about the situation, according to an affidavit sworn by the deputy Kyle Walter.
Wow. Well, so did we, so that's good.
Yep. Liba remarked that she would not pay any fines assigned to her and would flee to Trinidad, which I don't think you can flee to on foot.
No, pretty sure you need at least a raft.
And said she was so hungry she would rob a McDonald's with Jacobs when they got out of jail.
They should have talked to the other guy looking for a job.
Jacobs told investigators that she and Liba had, quote, been planning on robbing a pizza delivery man for approximately 1 year. I guess did they handcraft the ninja outfit?
Yeah, they must have. It must have taken them that long to accrue enough fabric.
and had actually attempted a Pizza Hut heist several months ago. In the original attempt, Jacobs answered the door while Liba was supposed to scare the delivery man, who happened to be Healy also. However, the 5'3", 120-pound Liba failed to scare the Pizza Hut worker, and Jacobs stated she paid for the pizza during the incident. Asked if he had previously delivered to the Deltona residence, Healy recalled a suspicious incident during which the large-framed individual answered the door while a small-framed female approached him from the rear. Healy added that he was not assaulted, nor did he contact police. Jacobs, charged with armed robbery and aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, is being held in the Volusia County Jail in lieu of $3,000 bond. Liba, facing an armed robbery count, bailed out of custody Saturday after posting a $1,500 bail.
Huh. Wow.
So if they could post this bail, why didn't they get somebody to post some fucking delivery for the pizza?
It's not that expensive. See, the one bitch needs to stop hanging out with the fat bitch and she'd be able to afford some fucking pizza.
Yeah. The fuck?
Because I have a feeling one of those pizzas and the wings was not for the skinny girl. Just putting that out there.
I'm having a few, because I saw the picture. I think the skinny bitch would have been able to lick the box. That's about all she would have gotten out of the deal.
Yeah.
Our next one is more pizza mayhem.
Yes.
This is way back.
There's more fat ninjas, too.
From July 29th. These are in separate incidents. 2 men allegedly assaulted their girlfriends with pizza. Police report.
I've seen this happen once in a drunken state, so.
Yeah.
But that was more the floor was assaulted with pizza.
Oh,
and then
this is total whiskey tango shit
there was
here.
an attempt to clean the pizza in the sink.
Oh, my God. How bad do you want to eat the fucking pizza?
Dude, she was drunk as shit. It was hilarious.
Oh, yeah. North Carolina police yesterday arrested Cody Sebastian Parsons, age 25, after responding to a domestic disturbance call at the home he shares with Sarah McKinney, his 19-year-old girlfriend. According to Wilkesboro Police Department report, Parsons became angry after slipping on a wet floor. As he cursed at McKinney, Parsons allegedly pelted her with pizza, which is a very strange way to abuse your living girlfriend.
But a very alliterative way to do it.
Oh, yeah. During questioning by police, Parsons denied throwing the pizza. However, an officer
pelted with pizza.
However, an officer reported finding pizza sauce on the back of McKinney's right rib cage.
Show us on the doll where he hit you.
Yeah, really. They performed a rape kit and found pepperoni or vagina. Oh, fucking vagina's like a calzone. It's insane.
You guys got to check this out.
Yeah, check it out. It's an atrocity, but it's delicious. You can't tear your eyes away from it.
I don't know if I should eat it or fuck it.
I want to eat her out. This is crazy. Additionally, there were pieces of pizza all over the living room floor, as well as on the wall behind the front entrance door of the apartment. Parsons was charged with assault on a female with a pizza and booked into the Wilkes County Jail on the misdemeanor count.
That is written down in fucking paperwork.
In a prior
hilarious.
incident, a South Carolina man was arrested for domestic violence 1 week prior to the previous story after he allegedly assaulted his girlfriend with a slice. Jimmy Ray Page, 47, was busted after the 40-year-old victim. You don't get to be a victim. I'm sorry.
Not of pizza.
You're hit with a slice of pizza. You're not a victim. You're not a victim.
If anything, you're just still hungry.
And if you're fucking 500 pounds and you're robbing a pizza delivery guy, I don't care how you're dressed, you're not a ninja. There.
But the image is
We
great.
set up the image. It's terrific. I just see this perfully round as a Death Star ninja. Black woman
showing.
with a bat in her chubby little fucking Baron Harkonnen hand just fucking floating in. Just trying to startle him by striking him in the head and arm. I'm pretty sure that's assaulting.
Oh, that's
where the fuck was I?
40-year-old pizza slice victim.
Pizza victim told sheriff's deputies that he threw pizza at her in the couple's Fort Mill home. The woman, who had pizza sauce all over her face, arms, and clothing, also said Paige grabbed her around the neck and slammed her into a kitchen counter. Now that's a little more of a victim.
You know.
Wait, was there a pizza there? Not a victim. Not a victim unless there's pizza involved. Paige admitted pelting his girlfriend with pizza, but claimed that she threw it at him first. However,
Good old-fashioned food fight.
the woman's clothing was splattered with sauce. Paige's garments were clear of pizza or pizza sauce, according to the York County
Either
Sheriff's
he's
report.
nimble or full of shit.
Nimble as a ninja. Charged with domestic violence, Paige was booked into the county jail, from which he was released the Thursday afterwards, posting $2,130 bond, which is a very specific, and 99 cents. So how do they determine this?
That's clearly the court costs were rolled into that.
Adjusted for inflation.
Yeah. That's the new minimum wage increase.
It was a dry cleaning cost for the policemen's uniforms because they were like knee deep in just pizza everywhere. It was like World War III, but pizza.
Oh, that's great.
So, yeah. So that was very pizza-licious.
Dressed as a ninja.
See, there was a reason I grabbed that story.
Yeah.
Because as I was scanning it, I'm like, holy shit. Oh, this is going in.
Gold.
It's like, I'm not even going to read any more in case it gets weirder. I got to put it in just like this.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, we learned a lot today.
Yep.
We learned that
A black outfit and a baseball bat does not a ninja make.
not at all. Not doesn't even make you a samurai or a shogun. It just makes you a fat bitch in a fucking ninja outfit.
Because really, they should have just Gorn.
I should just went
what
all
kind of Star
Gorn.
Trek episode is this? Should have just
Her dressed as a Gorn would have been scary.
Should have just gone the porn route.
Yeah, why not just suck his dick? There's no charges at all.
That's right. And it's all full of protein.
Yeah, and you get free pizza and shit. And dude gets his dick sucked. Everybody's happy.
Because, for that, I've been like, well, I'll take the $10. Don't even worry about the extra two.
Let's reverse the genders. Pete, you're starving, all right? A pizza delivery woman shows up. You're like, I will go down on you for that pizza. And, then that would have been fine. Just
Yeah.
go down on her for the pizza.
I actually did have a hot chick deliver pizza once.
Did you go down on her for pizza?
No, I've never seen a hot chick, or a chick for that matter, pizza delivery girl. So I was just stunned and was like,
take
if
your
I had
money."
known you were coming, I'd have gotten a bigger tip.
Or dressed as a ninja, one or the
One
other.
of the two, and just worn the trench coat.
Now, Orca, now, strike now. And all of a sudden, hi-ya, in a karate outfit. That's just
Shamu now!
Go, 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 go. Yeah. Yeah, we learned that. We learned that Odd Thomas was okay, and your movie sucked ass. Wait, what movie was it that sucked ass?
Thor 2.
Thor 2, that's right. It sucked
I'm
so
still
much
Thor
ass.
from watching it.
Oh, that joke was terrible. It wasn't even funny.
Yeah, I had to go there.
But it's totally fine. I think I would rather have watched that fat bitch dressed as a fucking ninja doing fucking
That was
superhero
far
shit.
more entertaining.
So, yeah, we learned that movie sucked. We all know that Hearthstone is great.
Yep.
We learned that the kerosene heater is fucking kicking
That thing's
ass.
pretty badass.
Oh, yeah. It's so nice to be warm. Is it nice to be warm, Pete?
It is, in fact, really nice to be warm.
It is fucking awesome.
It makes the comedy flow a little better.
It does.
It
It
doesn't
does.
freeze before it hits the
Well,
microphone.
yeah, the viscosity of the humor is, it just slides right out of us. Like pizza
so
sauce.
many cell phones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and pizza sauce. Like so many pizza slices thrown at girlfriends.
throwing stars. That would have been great if he would have turned and countered and like thrown the fucking pizza at her. And she would have like tried to eat it. He just would have thrown faster and faster. Oh.
And then they took the actor on the road.
Barnum Bailey's Circus, the amazing fat bitch. She comes out like a circus
Dressed like
tumbler.
a fucking ninja.
Cool. They're all
With
dressed like
sequins and shit.
it's like delivering a pizza. He turns, nom 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 nom. He's just going throwing pizzas at her. She's like, oh. And her friend's like, eat, Kunta, eat.
It's like, it's like a ninja dog with a frisbee.
And her handler's behind her, scooping up the shit and just cracking a whip on her. Gerald
The skinny one's got the baseball
fucks
bat
up and gives her the wrong flavored buffalo wing. She goes on a rampage like an elephant. Just starts stomping people.
Quick, get the blue cheese.
And the Manatee sheriff's officers have to show up and put her down because this has to happen in
Yeah,
Manatee
that's the
County,
only
Florida.
place that it makes sense.
That's where all the crazy and meth is. It's all crazy in the meth universe comes from there and spreads via crazy meth ley lines across the country and across the globe. So, yeah. We learned that that story is just endlessly funny, as we've just proved.
We'll be talking about that for a week.
So yeah. Now that, my friends, is how you end a podcast.
Yes, it is.
Not with a bang, but with a giggle. Which brings us to you've been listening. That's Life, a Baby Boy production, episode number 88. Ochente y ocho. Thank you so much for listening. You can listen to many of the season 2 and season 3 episodes, Pete, for free at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/That's Life Podcast. To listen to or download any of the season 1 through season 3 episodes, also, Pete, for free, check us out at that'slifepodcast.com. Be sure to subscribe, and Pete, tell them again, subscribe for instant notification via email whenever new episodes are posted. Pete, tell them about our super awesome Facebook page, Rooney.
Oh, our super awesome Facebook page, Rooney. You can find that at facebook.com/something. That's Life Podcast. Yeah, that's right. It's facebook.com/That's Life Podcast. Go there or we'll send the fat ninja bitch. And you can think that story's fucking awesome. Anyway, but we'll update you when we do new shows, when we post things, and send us your questions and your weird news, or we'll send the fat ninja bitch.
So if you enjoyed what you just heard,
Because you did, or we'll send the fat ninja bitch.
be sure to tell a friend, neighbor, coworker, or
I don't know.
the fat ninja bitch, and help us to spread the laughter like pizza sauce as far as we
So many
can.
girlfriends. So from all of us here at That's Life Podcast, this has been Pete.
And Carl and Fat Ninja Bitch. Bidding you an adieu, and pizza flinging ninja adieu.
the Barnum Bailey Fat Ninja Pizza throwing act. That would be great.